Hello students, today we are going to discuss the concepts of time rate system and piece rate system. Now listen carefully. Time rate system is a system wherein the wages will be paid to the laborers who is engaged in the process of production depending upon the total number of hours worked in the factory premises. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಲೇಬರರು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವೇಜಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. So there is a formula for computing the wages under time rate system. It will be total number of hours worked into rate per hour. So ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, in this system they will fix the particular there will be a fixed rate per hour. For example, if the laborer is working in a factory for 1 hour, they will fix 10 rupees is the wage for 1 hour. So in case if he works for 8 hours in a day, so 8 hours into 10 rupees, 80 rupees will be his daily wages. So this is how the time rate system works. Now again we have one more system for making payment of wages called as piece rate system. So here unlike a time rate system, under piece rate system the wages will be paid under the number of units produced by a particular laborer during a particular time period. So for example, here in a day, if the for a year under the piece rate system, what will happen, a fixed rate will be mentioned for 1 unit, so that if there is one bottle, for example, if a particular employee or laborer is manufacturing one bottle of Coca-Cola, 10 rupees will be paid. So in case if he manufactures 100 bottles, so 10 rupees into 10 rupees into 100 bottles, at the end of the day he will get 1000 rupees as his wages. So under piece rate system, formula for calculating wages is equal to rate per unit of production multiplied into number of units produced. So ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೇಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ರೇಟ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೇಬರರು, ಅದನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ರೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. Now let us discuss first problem on time rate and piece rate system. Here look at this question. They are given from the following information which relates to the units which relate to the units produced by 3 workers during the factory during a week. Now here they are given, there are in a factory there are 3 laborers, and only Shashi Kiran, Jagan and Naveen. So there are 3 laborers and the piece rate was rupees 3. Calculate the wages of employees. So this is the problem under piece rate system. Now Shashi Kiran has manufactured 3000 units, and Jagan has manufactured 3900 units, and Naveen has manufactured 3200 units during a week. And here under piece rate system, what is the formula for calculating wages? Total number of units produced into piece rate per unit. So piece rate per unit is rupees 3. So for all the 3 laborers or all the 3 employees, we have to separately compute the wages. So first laborer is Shashi Kiran. How many units he has manufactured? 3600. And the piece rate is rupees 3. So 3600 units multiplied into 3 rupees, 10,800 rupees will be the wages of Shashi Kiran under piece rate system. Similarly for Jagan, what will happen? He has manufactured how many units? 3900 units. So 3900 units multiplied into 3 rupees per unit, his total wages under piece rate system will be 11,700. Then again similarly Naveen has manufactured 3200 units multiplied into rupees 3 per unit, which will be 9600. So this will be the individual wages. The total wages of all these 3 laborers put together will be 32,100 rupees. So this is how we have to compute wages under piece rate system. Now moving on, let us look another question. Look here they are given, Mr. A is works in a factory where the following particulars apply. Normal rate per hour is rupees 1.50. That means if the laborer engages himself in the production process in a factory for 1 hour, he will be paid 1 rupees 50 paisa. Then similarly, normal piece rate is equal to 20 rupees more than the time rate. That means they're saying more than compared to a time rate, under piece rate system, 20% extra will be paid on normal rate. So how much ever is the normal rate per hour, to that again we have to add 20%, and that would be the amount of piece rate. Then again expected output, they have given 20 units per hour. That means they are expecting the laborers engaged in the process of production to manufacture 20 units in one single hour. Then again Mr. A produces 157 units in 8-hour day. Now they are telling calculate his wages for the day on time rate system and piece rate system. Now here let us first concentrate on time rate system. So under time rate system, what is the time rate per hour they are given? They are given 1.50, but nowhere in the question they have mentioned how many hours he has how many hours he has engaged in the factory premises. So here they are given 8-hour day. They are given 157 units will produce in 8-hour day, but they have not given out of this 8 hours how many hours he has worked. So directly we cannot multiply this 1.50 into 8 hours and calculate wages under time rate system. So here what we have to do instead, we have to we have to compute something called as time rate per unit. So how do we compute time rate per unit? they are given what is the normal rate per normal time rate per hour. It is rupees 1.50. So this rupees 1.50, if we divide by 20 units per hour, but because without fail a laborer is expected to produce 20 units, that means he will manufacture 20 units without fail. So rupees 1.50, if we divide by expected output, which is 20 units, we will get the time rate per unit. So that means the time rate paid for one, if you manufacture one unit, how much will be the wages which is paid under the time rate will be found out. So here, look here, they have given the time rate per unit formula is normal rate per hour, which is 1.50, divided by expected output per hour, which is 20 units. So 1.50 rupees, if you divide by 20 units, you will get 0.075. That means under time rate system, for time rate system, the total wages has to be computed depending upon the total number of units produced by the worker. So Mr. again here they have given Mr. A produces 157 units in 8-hour day. That means in one particular day he has manufactured 157 units. So that you multiply into 0.075, which is time rate per unit. So that means for one unit, if Mr. A manufactures, he will get 0.075 rupees. So he has totally manufactured how many units? 157 units. So 157 units multiplied into 0.075, he will get 11.775 at the end of the day. This is about time rate system. Now again piece rate system. Now again they have given in the question piece rate system, they have not given what is the rate per piece or rate per unit produced by the laborer. So they have given, instead they have given it will be 20% more than the time rate system. So under time rate system, what is the time rate per unit? It is 0.075 per unit of production. So time rate system ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 0.075 ಪೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪೀಸ್ ರೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 20% ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. So to this 0.075, we have to add 20%. So 20% on 0.075 will be 0.015 rupees. So 0.075 plus 0.015 put together you will get, if you add it, you will get 0.09 per unit of output. That means under piece rate system, if the laborer manufactures 1 unit of output, for them the owner has to pay 0.09 rupees. So totally how many units he has manufactured? 157 units. So that 157 units you have to multiply into 0.09. You will get wages as 14.13 rupees per day. So this is how we have to calculate time rate and piece rate wages under time rate and piece rate system. Now again moving on, let us look at this question. Now here they have given calculate wages due to a worker from the following. Calculate wages due to a worker from the following. They are given normal hours in a week is 44 hours. So that means in a week they will be working for 44 hours. Actual worked hours is 50 hours. So total number of actual working, this particular laborer has worked for 50 hours. That means he has worked 6 hours extra. He has worked 6 hours more. So normally they have to work for how many hours? 44 hours. But this particular worker is working for 50 hours. That means 6 hours extra is working. Now they are telling you have to calculate wages per hour where the normal rates is 1.25 per hour. So here this problem is related to time rate system, and they have also given overtime will also be paid at a rate of 200% of normal time. So what will happen? This 200% you have to multiply into 1.25. That means for overtime, if you work for overtime, it will be 200% more than normal piece rate per hour. Normal time rate per hour. So how we have to do? Write a heading as calculation of wages, particulars and amount in rupees, make 2 columns. So first we will find out normal wages paid to the laborer. Then we will find out the overtime wages. So how do you find out normal wages? And under the time rate system, total number of hours, normal hours multiplied into rate per hour. So normal working hours is how much? 44 hours. So on this 44 hours multiplied into 1.25 per hour. So normal working hours you multiply into normal time rate, which is 44 hours multiplied into 1.25 per hour. So normal wages and under the normal time rate will be 55 rupees. Then again we have to find out overtime wages. Now overtime wages will be paid only for those hours above the over and above the normal working hours. The worker is supposed to work for 44 hours. He has worked for how many hours? 50 hours. So how much overtime, how much hours extra he has worked? He has worked for 6 hours extra. So that 6 hours we have to, only for that 6 hours we have to pay overtime wages. So that is why this we have multiplied 6 into 1.25 is the normal rate hour, and over 1.25 200% we have to compute, because they are given overtime wages will be 200% of normal time rate. So 1.25 ಮೇಲೆ 200% ನ calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then again we have to multiply into 6 hours, because this 6 hours is the extra time or overtime. So we will get 15 rupees as overtime wages. So normal wages is 55 rupees and overtime wages is 15 rupees. Both if you add or put it together, the total wages paid for a worker is 70 rupees. Now again, one more problem, simple problem we will discuss. Now they have given calculate the total monthly remuneration of 3 workers A, B and C from the following data. Actual production during the month. Now there are 3 workers, Mr. A, Mr. B and Mr. C, and A has produced 800 units, B has produced 700 units and C has produced 900 units. Now the piece work rate is rupees 0.30 per unit of actual production. So under piece rate system, if you manufacture 1 unit, you will be paid 0.30 per unit of actual production. Now again they have given DA, dearness allowance is rupees 100 per month, which is fixed, and HRA is house rental allowance, which is rupees 50, that is also fixed. So how we have to find out this wages, monthly wages of all the 3 workers? Now first we will find out the piece rate wages. So 800 for Mr. A, it will be 800 units into 0.30. For Mr. B, it will be 700 units into 0.30, and Mr. C, it will be 900 units into 0.30. Now look here, they have given how we have to do. We have to calculate for all the 3 employees separately. So write down particulars and make columns for Mr. A, Mr. B and Mr. C separately. Now basic pay we will find out as per piece rate. So how do we find out? Mr. A has manufactured 800, multiply into 0.3. Mr. B has manufactured 700 units, so that also you multiply into 0.3. And C has manufactured 900 into 0.3. You will get 240 for A, 210 for B and 270 for Mr. C. Now on top of it, again they have given the DA and HRA is fixed for all the 3 workers. That means irrespective of Mr. A, B and C and irrespective of their production or total number of units they have produced, DA and HRA will be fixed for month. So for all the 3 workers, the DA will be 100 itself and HRA will be 50 itself. So you have to, for this basic pay of A, B and C, you have to add DA, which is 100 for all the 3 cases, and HRA will also be rupees 50 in case of all the 3 workers. So for Mr. A, basic pay is 240. To that again you have to add 100 plus 50. His total wages during the month will be 390. For Mr. B, his basic wages is 210 rupees as per piece rate system, plus DA of 100 rupees and HRA of 50 rupees. His total wages during the month will be 360 rupees. Similarly for Mr. C, his basic wages as per the piece rate system is 270 rupees. To that again a DA of 100 rupees plus HRA of 50 rupees. His total wages will be 420 rupees. So this is how we have to solve the problems on time rate and piece rate system. So from next class onwards, we will be discussing much larger problems on incentive system. Thank you.